listeners. Welcome back to another little mini-sode from What's Special About Special. We have a treat for you today. We're really excited for this one. Before we started the podcast, we were really learning how to use our equipment and figuring out who are we going to talk to and use them as guinea pigs. So Eddie had a brilliant idea to interview both of our children, Edward and Annabella. So we're really excited today to bring you this fun mock interview where we really interviewed them about their interests, but we never expected to air this one, although the kids have been begging us to interview them and put them on the air. So please enjoy this episode with Edward and Annabella Gagnon.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing you What's Special About Special. Today's guest, we have Eddie Gagnon IV. How you doing today, Eddie?
Good.
That's good. So today we're going to be talking about his little project with hand-up bags and how he is helping his community right when we get back. All right. Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Welcome.
Say hello to our audience.
Hey, guys.
Oh, there you go. All right. So today we want to kind of talk about that project that you started up before Christmas time, project where you were collecting donations and you created what they call hand-up bags. So why don't you go ahead and take us through how you got started? What made you get involved with that, or what kind of wanted you to get involved with the hand-up bags?
So I noticed that we see lots of people on the street, so I just wanted to help out with all that stuff to get a better community.
That's awesome. And so through that, what did you guys do? How did you start everything off?
So first we had a lot of bags that people gave us, so we put stuff in it for the homeless people, and then yeah.
Well, how did you get those bags, and how did you get the stuff for those bags?
So, last Christmas, we actually got a lot of donations and stuff, so.
Oh, how did you get those donations? What kind of sparked that?
So I was, on the news and stuff, which was pretty cool, so, yeah.
Oh, you were on the news? Okay. What happened there? Did you get interviewed, or?
Yeah.
And how did they find out about you?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys make a couple movies previously?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah.
So I heard you and your mother made some Facebook videos and YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And what were you saying in those videos?
I was asking for some donations and stuff for the homeless people.
All right. So then you get those donations. You made those videos. It sounds like 22 News was the ones that interviewed you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had seen that kind of the wave coming over our local social media. So they kind of picked up on that, and they gave us a call, or gave your mother a call, where you guys went there for your little interview. And then what happened after we had that interview?
Well, we started getting a lot of donations and stuff.
A lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what do we do? What do we do with getting all of those donations? Mommy made more videos, right?
Mm-hmm. And not a long time ago, a little while ago, a few weeks ago, I think, I went to one of the homeless shelters and stuff and dropped off a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, so last week.
That was last week?
Yep, it was last Monday. So we're on the last day of the second week, so it being last, yeah. So, but that was awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giving to our community is something that I mean, do you find that very gratifying? What is your favorite thing about giving?
Well, seeing the people that I give the stuff to, seeing them happy.
Nice. All right. So, and then what are some of your goals now? What are some of your goals for the future with this or with anything really?
I might like make a business for, to do that, to like, for like homeless people back and stuff. I might like make a business.
Make a business and what? Making more of these hand-up bags?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. So, is there anything you'd like to say off to our audience? Any words of wisdom from Eddie the Fourth?
No, I got nothing.
No?
I got nothing.
All right. So thank you so much for, coming on the show. Thanks for being a part and interviewing us. It was great. So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of What's Special About Special. I'm your host, Eddie Gagnon, and today we have Annabella Gagnon. Annabella, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi.
So today we're going to be talking about Annabella's continuous and progressing singing career, as she's also picked up the keyboard. But we're going to be talking about where she plans on going, where she's been, and all that fun stuff in between. So come join us today as we talk to Annabella Gagnon. All right. Good afternoon, Annabella. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
So, we were going to get right into it. You have been singing for quite some time now.
Yes.
A lot of your stuff has been just kind of posted locally by family members and friends. And a lot of your stuff has just kind of been on the personal level, really intimate settings where it's, small crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So from there, why don't we talk about what got you started? How did all this kind of manifest? Where did it all begin for you?
So I the first singing lesson that I took, was this woman that, I don't even remember her name. It was such a long time ago. I think I was like 4 or 5 years old. It was right when Eddie was born, actually. And I started having singing lessons. And then those kind of grew a little bit. And then I had a performance in front of a crowd of about I'd say 50, 60 people, which was really small, and I was just a little kid. And mainly I started out singing this song, This Is Me, from Camp Rock. And it was like my favorite song ever. So that was like the first performance I actually did. And then, even at such a young age, that's when I kind of started to realize that this is kind of what I wanted to do for like a while. And like I kind of noticed that I was like pretty good with the crowd, and it didn't make me too nervous.
That's
so
good.
it was,
That's good.
Yeah.
Especially at a young age,
Right.
getting used to the crowd and having that ability to kind of have that stage presence, as they call it, that's huge.
Mm-hmm. And so from there, I had those singing lessons with that, very kind lady. And then we progressed into having another online singing lessons when I was about 7 or 8 years old, with someone in New York City. And then we stopped doing those lessons, and then I kind of didn't have them for a while. And then we got into the singing lessons that I'm currently in, which is the Tom Kipato, I believe. It's a very hard name to pronounce for me, but that is the vocal studio that I currently go to now. And I've had 2 performances there. We had one at Sunny's Place, and then we had one at the Mass Mutual Center for the Festival of Trees.
Which that was something, huh?
Yeah.
The Festival of Trees. It's a nice little fundraiser that the MGM was putting on through Mass Mutual, I believe. And so that was something that was really cool. All these trees had raffles, and as you walked around, there was performing arts and things like that. And then, you know, they had this Tom Capetto's, come out for their concert, their winter concert, which was really good.
And the seated crowd was of a decent size. Again, it was probably like 40, 30 people. But the rest of we were in this humongous conference room.
I was going to say it's 30 people that were just
sitting
immediately right there, but then
right.
it's
and
about,
then
a couple hundred
it
right
was
outside of that.
There was so many people walking around. My vocal teacher had originally told me, so I sang with my vocal teacher, and then I also sang with a chorus group. So I was performing with both. So I had a solo with my vocal teacher, which was a medley with the Gloria song, then into O Little Town of Bethlehem, into O Come All Ye Faithful, I believe.
It was pretty sick. What do you call those?
Medley?
Mashup, right?
Medley.
The medley? Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, so we did that, and then we had a couple more songs for the chorus. And I really wasn't, when my vocal teacher had told me that it was in a conference room, I thought it was going to be a super small space. I thought it was barely going to be any people at all. And then we got there, and I was like, oh my goodness. There was so many people.
No, like a conference hall, like a conference hall. She's called it a conference hall, right? You're thinking of conference room.
I thought it was.
You're thinking of The Office.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody in the conference room.
Right.
Yeah,
I was thinking
this
of
is a conference hall. And so remember when we went off to those conferences for, the Meek consortiums and those conferences? That's what a huge conference.
I thought it was going to be like, not even like a Scranton. Not even like a Scranton Dunder Mifflin conference room. I thought it was going to be like a New York style conference room, like a corporate. But then we got there and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no.
Because I hadn't mentally prepared myself for that.
It's entertainment America, not corporate America.
Yeah. So I wasn't really prepared for that. But we got there. I mean, it was pretty fun. And then I started posting things on my Instagram in June or July of 2019. So we did that, and we posted.
So you're hoping that will get pretty big?
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping it would be pretty big. I didn't expect it to.
Oh, kids these days.
I had gotten to about.
So I started up an Instagram, so you can see I'm pretty serious about my career.
Nope. I got to about 125, I think, but that was.
Oh my gosh.
So Instagram didn't get that big, but we're hoping to find something else. Especially with the coronavirus.
It's like, so now I'm on TikTok. I know.
No TikTok.
As a joke.
TikTok is too addicting.
All right. So, and then here we are, right? We're up to present day.
Yeah.
Hoping for more big things to come. So now that we're all caught up, what's your plans for the future, with this?
Well, ever since I was really, really little.
Well, before you answer that, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself here. You have now added a new there's a new attribute that you have for your singing career, and that is the keyboard.
Oh, yes. So for Christmas, I got a keyboard, and I think it's like a 60 something keyboard. But I've been working on that, and I'm self-taught with everything that I've done. But I've learned a couple songs. I know quite a few chords. I've memorized where keys are. I know letter keys. Because the keyboard came with stickers.
Labels,
yeah, with like sticker labels for letters.
To label. Yeah, the keys.
But not for they came with letters, not for the other ones. So I've learned by letters, but I kind of just mainly learned where things are and everything. But yeah, I've self-taught and everything, and I've learned a couple songs, and I've wrote a couple choruses to a couple songs and a couple verses to those songs. But that's it.
Nice. So we can expect some awesome tunes coming out of that room.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. All right. So, and then now, where do you see yourself going? Where do you want this to get you?
Well, mainly I see myself going to, I've thought about it a lot, And especially being in middle school now, you kind of have to take in what you want to do, like what you really want to end up doing. So I know that I was looking into PVPA for a while, and then I realized that if I went to that school, and when I went to college, my college was only going to see that I did performing arts for my 4 years of high school, and that was it. So for my future, I want to have a career in the music industry, but mainly the main thing I want to do is Broadway. So I want to be able, so I want to be able to do Broadway one day. And it's like been my dream since I was like really little. But like,
what would your right now, what would your dream Broadway play to be in?
Right now, my dream Broadway play?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at a younger age, so my dream Broadway play right now would be Annie. And then once I got
really still
yes,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
Still.
I'm sorry, I say still for the people that don't know. Annabella has been a huge Annie fan. That was kind of I would say that was the catalyst that got you into this. Mm-hmm. Just hearing that Tomorrow song,
yes.
and that was huge. And so I just think that's funny that you still, because honestly, like me, I thought, like, now with us watching the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Leguizamo, awesome movie. Also talking about Hamilton, you love Wicked.
I love Wicked.
Yeah.
Waitress, I've been looking into, like, those are all fantastic Broadway musicals.
Yeah, High School Musical. So
yes.
It's just kind of like, honestly, I love the fact that you still say Annie. So that's awesome. Okay.
Right now it would be Annie. And then once I got a little older, it would probably be Elphaba from Wicked, Eliza from Hamilton, Dawn from Waitress. So those are like the main roles that I have. But ever since I was like a little younger, I've been listening to the song Defying Gravity probably since I was about 5 or 4 years old. And that song was like everything.
Yeah.
So if I one day got to play Elphaba and take Idina Menzel's place on Broadway, that would be absolutely fantastic, because I know that musical is just like a fantastic musical.
Those are some, I'll be honest. I you're an amazingly talented young lady, but Idina Menzel, those are some pretty big shoes to fill.
They are. People like Idina Menzel or all of their names rhyme, but like Idina Menzel, Leah Michelle, Kristen Bell, like those people are like insanely talented people. Like when I first, like I have been into singing and acting both equally, acting more recently with the drama studio and everything. But like Idina Menzel's voice is actually insane.
Oh, like, yeah, her range is phenomenal.
Fantastic, yeah. Like she is like one of the only people who can properly sing Into the Unknown, because she is the first person who actually sang it. And continuously she will continue to be one of the people who can fantastically sing that song. But
yep.
Yeah.
If one thing that I learned that, you showed me, shine the light on, what was that we watched? The Emmys or the Grammys or the...
We watched, I believe it was the Oscars.
The Oscars, and then watching other women from other countries sing, what's the song?
Into the Unknown. I think that was the Oscars. I don't
other
remember.
Languages.
That was crazy.
That was awesome. That was awesome. So, all right. Well, I guess that's all the time we do have for today. But Annabella, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really look forward to what you have coming up in the future. We can look forward to that.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was our interview with Annabella Gagnon and about her passion for vocals and musicals. You can catch this episode and many more on our podcast station. You guys take care. Make sure you're out there looking good, feeling good. We'll talk to you guys all soon.